Okay, I said in my last video that I was gonna do a proof of concept or whatever, that this thing will change channel or open and close URLs, live stream URLs. I'm calling it changing channels from here on out. Again, I'm just making this up as I go along and writing the code against the actual business model doesn't make any sense because I'm just gonna have to refactor all that stuff because when I put together a schedule for the day, say, I don't care about in the show over here. I don't care about all the other time slots. I only care about the time slot for that particular day or the time slots for that particular day or whatever. So I definitely need a presentation model here. So let's go with call it a show. And the other thing too is I'm gonna rename this to Showtime because that's kind of time slot is you know, if you look at on TV or online, you look at a TV schedule, there's time slots, and that's not really what a show is. So we'll rename that. We'll hit yes here, and then we'll come over here and rename that to show. Uh, our show PM is going to have it's gonna have a show name, right? Show name. I suppose we could bring over why not? Copilot made that easy. And then the show itself is going to have showtime. It's going to have a start time and end time and a list of providers and a day a week. I don't know if it needs a day a week, but it's not a big deal. We'll always get rid of it if we don't use it. So let's slap that on there. And providers. Can I just reuse providers? What's providers? Providers. I kind of don't like mixing business models with presentation models, but name, priority, URL. Yeah, let's just give it up. Okay, let's see the show. It's gonna have a list of providers. Yeah, let's just give it a provider PM so that'll clear. Provider. Um, PM is for a presentation model, obviously. And we can just grab this. I think this will all be copy. We're not going to be doing any data entry on this, so we don't care about that. Control R, G, get rid of namespaces. Control R, G. All that. Yeah. Control R, G. All right, now we're going to need to get a list of these. State manager, page model might be the better way to go. I don't know. I might have to refactor this code too. But we'll have. I do plan on storing this in local storage, which even if you have a getter property, it'll store that. When you serialize it to JSON. So I'm gonna have a public. All right, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have private fields here because those won't get serialized, and then have a CTOR where I have to pass in the settings shows, it's not shows, list, uh, show, shows. That way there I know I'm in a proper state when this thing gets instantiated. We don't need to do that, and we will, let's see, settings, equal settings, shows equal shows. Have um, a list of days. So I have one for each day. I think I'm also going to on show. I'm going to no, it's not show. It's show time. Show time. Show time. I think I'm going to make that into day of week. Day of week. It's going to screw something up for sure. I have no idea why that pops up. So showtime, and then on presentation model, show PM, that'll be a day of week 2. Okay, so now when the page model gets created, I think I'll just have a list of, I'll have a dictionary. Dictionary, okay, so this is gonna be, dictionary of day of week, and then a list, show PM, uh, all shows dictionary. All this. Uh, I'm interested in seeing what this does. Let's tab into it and see what it does. Oh, there it go. I tabbed into it. Get shows for a day, day of week. New for each Fox show, Showtime, and showtimes. All shows dictionary. Add new show PM. Man, that's pretty accurate, huh? I'm going to leave that and just see what happens. I was going to hydrate it. Um, gonna hydrate it so it's there. So just do it once. But let's run with it, see what happens. All right, so let's come back here. Page model, page model. Now, how is that state manager? How's that page model? There it is. Okay. So what we need to do is refactoring. So what we'll have to do here is we'll have to return a list of shows. List show C and I'm not gonna pass this in. I'm just gonna return say a list of list so equals new. I'm gonna put that down here because I might end up I may end up putting more shows in here, so we'll take provided URLs length, provided URLs length, and down here we'll result at show. And then after that loop is done, oops, yeah, I got it right. After that loop is done, we return the results. We'll say first show shows equals seed, result settings equals new. Oh, well, look at that either. We don't do that. Turn new page model, new settings, new shows. Okay. That looks good for now. And sorry, what the heck? The heck am I doing? Okay, so on this, we're going to have we're not going to us and I'm probably going to have to refactor it because I want to do it the way I did. I'm just curious to see how Copilot did yet. See, that's get shows for day, right? Show PM. So we'll have a list of show PMs. Shows and model equals that, and shows. We should put show PMs on this. Show PMs equals model. Get shows for day. Good time today. Day of week. Right? Is that what it asked me for? I think it was. Yep. All right, so going up here. Hey, this is already going long. We're gonna go over for each. Actually, I think I might be able to just do this because it's all the same, right? For each of our essays, show PMs. And this should be show PMs not equal to null. And we'll put start time. See what happens. Build errors.
I did not create perfection, I created error.
No, I do not. I was wondering why that didn't do that. Well, day of week equals I don't know why they didn't throw an error earlier. Or Tyler didn't catch it. All right, that's a win for Copilot. Okay, I'm not going to do it that way though. What I want to do is have do the uh, get the shows public and back. We're gonna just do this once, right? We'll see. Like I said, I'm gonna keep saying this. I'm just making this up as I go along. There might be an issue with saving this, but we'll see. Call that result. Result. And I don't really know how many there's going to be in here. Well, pilot's back. Why not? Let's take a look at it. Stuff. OKC. For each of our shows contains key. All right, I'm looking at this, and this isn't what I want. Because what I'm going to do instead, I'm going to go for each show, for each RSN show, shows. Um, I'm going to ignore you for now, Copilot. Sorry about that, buddy. What I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to have a list, shows, call this Sunday shows. Yeah, we'll make it easier for everybody. And then we'll go one, Control D, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Call this Monday shows. And that show PM. Mapper. I think it's called Mapperly. If I remember, I'll leave a link in the description to Nick Chapsis or whatever the guy's name is. That kind of demonstrates it. It's really cool. But I'm not going to map here because, for starters, I'm doing this on the client, and why bring down another package to the WASM. So let's say show PM, show PM equals new, and come on, Copilot, I can use your help here. No help? Okay. Show PM has its name, description. All right, Copilot, you're kicking it in, buddy. And then it from that. And then we're gonna have to, boy, see what, it's right. I'm gonna tab into it. I don't think that's how I would write it, but uh, why are we complaining now? Because I'm not returning it. Let's return the results. Return results. Yeah, I think that's it. But I also want to be able to grab the start time for that too, right? Show PM, no, start time equals that's T start time. There's got to be a better way to do this. This looks like complicated code. I'm going to pause the video here and think about this. All right, yeah, this is definitely not the way to do this. This video is going to go long. Let's see. All right. So I think what I'm going to want to do is initialize that dictionary thing So let's say, dictionary, day a week, list, show PM, hit dictionary, dictionary, and then what we're gonna say is, dictionary, rule, see what it did. Uh, I'll have 7, 4, 4, to 7, results, add, which I knew. That's exactly what I want. Okay, so this is going to equal init dictionary. And then show. Should I iterate over the shows or should I iterate over the dictionary? I gotta iterate over the show, right? Because otherwise I'm gonna be calling into it. I want to iterate over the shows once. And in each show, I'm gonna have to iterate over the time slots, which usually shouldn't be a big deal, except for daily shows and weekday shows. So we're gonna go for each. Uh, Time and best show times, and then we're gonna go. Let me pause it again. Okay, I believe I've got what I want here this time. So what we're gonna do is in that we're gonna make a new show, and then the start time will be T start time, end time will be T end time. We'll have to have a 2 day a week. We'll have to have a function to switch providers over to provider PMs. Like that. And that's it, right? Air date. Yeah, air date. Well, I don't have an air date on show times? On show PMs, rather? I'll have to think about that. We'll cross that bridge when we cross it. So then we're gonna have another function down here. Provider PM. Providers. Get providers. Get providers. And we're gonna pass in a show. No, we're gonna pass in a showtime. Showtime. Sorry, chat to your Copilot. I'm gonna ignore you for a while here because I'm wrapping my head around what I'm trying to do. So for each var time and show, no, no, show time virus. This one you can tap for. Okay, so P, then yield return. I don't want to yield this. I want to get them all at once. So we're gonna have a list of provider PM, Full time. Come on now. Drivers, count. Um, who will I have on provider PM? And priority. And, priority. URL. Results add. Results. Order by. Then, priority. Probably a more efficient way to do that. I can put a sorting algorithm or a sorting method on the, or, inherit from what is it? Not isortable. Is it isortable? All right, so get providers. And then, um, so that looks like it's right. So, yeah, providers. Now I want these shows in order too, right? All right, this is ripe for refactoring, but for now, I'm just gonna have to go through, uh, each result, KVP value sort, start time compared to B start time. That looks like it's right. We'll go with it. It should work anyway. I don't know, maybe I'm sorry, Copilot's way of doing it was better than mine, but I just want to get it the whole week in view at once. So I can switch back and forth between week view and day view, which in settings, we'll put a prop who is week view. That'll be false for initialization, but that'll come back from the what's in local storage. Okay, so now what we're gonna want to do is this no longer exists. And we're going to have that. We're gonna have a dictionary of day a week. This Shopium dick. That equals Shopium's dick for model that weeks shows. Right now, we'll just assume. All right, I will have that list because I'm gonna need it for the day view, so we'll have list Shopiums. Yeah, we'll say for now, Shopiums. That's one thing that chat or Copilot does not do well in Blazor or in Blazor view or component, because it doesn't do the tabbing quite right. Maybe in the future uh we'll make this so that I can look at tomorrow's shows without having to look at the week view. Let's just see if this works. Crossing my fingers. Right. Well, you definitely got to see how the sausage is made on that one. And I actually do a better job of, writing code. I'm writing something I've never done before, so there's that. And when I'm recording these videos, it's kind of like it's a factor in how I think. It's kind of like having somebody stand over your shoulder watching your code. You're trying to think about the code, but you're kind of like, dude, what are you doing? And then Copilot is getting in my way a little bit. I think Copilot's good if you know what you're doing and you can quickly scan the code to see if it got it right. But I definitely interfered in this video for me and slowed me down a little bit. All right, I'll see you in the next one.